Guys, when I came to the UK in 2019, that was the peak of many foreign students doing nursing. So it's either you were doing nursing, whether it's BSc or masters in nursing, adult nursing, or mental health. And I had colleagues, like most of the people around me were nurses. And for me, I came to do MSc in environmental management. So that's what I did in my bachelor's degree in environmental science. So when you speak to people, they'll say, you can't get a job. You can't get a job in environmental sector or into IT or something like that. You have to become a nurse. And you speak to someone to sort of encourage you, to give you like that roadmap, and they're like, if only you have done nursing. And to be honest, they were very sincere. And this is not to dispute the fact that sometimes you have to make those kind of strategic moves that, even though, for example, you're not a nurse before, but you come to a particular country and you have to sort of adapt. But here's the catch. And most of us in the means to, shall I say, adapt and be strategic, we lose touch of our key goals, our key vision we have in life. For me, I knew that I was not called to be a nurse. I didn't want to be a nurse because I didn't like the routine of being a nurse. You have to do long shift and all of that, and that might be something that favors another person. But for me, I knew like I didn't want to be that. So when I finished my first masters, I was between that divide of, should I go and do masters in nursing again? Because that time there was nothing like post-study, there was nothing like COS now. You had to either finish and just go back to your country. So I was like, should I do another nursing again? But different people, and even my roommate then was a nurse. So I saw the sort of security that I had. By the time I was finishing masters, and he was still like on his placement. By the time he finished his own masters, he already got a job. He got his visa, and I was still there, like still doing shift here and there. But I made a decision that I want to share with you. I made a decision that you have to stand on your conviction, knowing what you believe in, and being determined to pursue it to the end. And that's where leaders separate themselves from followers. Leaders are able to stand alone, and without having sort of any, shall I say, backing around them, I went on to pursue my master's in business, MBA in data analytics, and I think I did that for 2.5 years. And today I'm working with BT, British Telecom, one of the biggest company in the software and telecoms industry in the UK, and I have that flexibility. So many people, they are thinking, well, what kind of mindset do I have? Is this security mindset? Is it freedom mindset? And when I speak to people, I see this thing. So you can ask, should I take post-study or should I take a COS? I'm not the one to make that decision for you. I just ask you on the pendulum of mindset, where do you fit in? Are you a freedom mindset person or are you a security mindset person? So you have to begin to think about your freedom. If you want more freedom, then you should know that certain options might not be viable for you. If you're someone that you thrive well with security, you're not a risk taker, then you should be able to know what kind of decisions you can take. So I think this answers the question of, which one should I take? Is it COS, a sponsored job, in maybe care sector or any sector you don't like, or a post-study, or any decision that involves freedom and security? Just think about that. What do you want? Today, for example, I have the freedom to decide when I want to go to the office. If I want to go to the office, what time I close. I'm not under any routine-based system, but I have to pay that price because I have to take a long journey. I've been here for over 6 years. I did 2 masters, I had to pay 2 school fees because of what I wanted. Today I'm cashing out on that investment and make the long run. Many people, they wanted this kind of result, but they also follow the crowd mentality. So you see, you must be able to stand out and pursue with conviction what you want, because at the end of the day, you are the first beneficiary of your decisions, of your success. So yeah, that was a very, very big decision then, and I thank God that I took that decision, and that has been helping. I learned a lot of lessons that you have to stand alone. While now I appreciate all the nurses, they sometimes they go for long shift and all of that, but that was not me. I needed more time to focus on brand counsel. I needed more time to focus on the kingdom, and I know that certain careers may not really favor you that much.